Another beautiful day on this learning platform. Welcome! In this video, I will discuss why China is in trouble and why is the US the nuclear giant. Make sure to watch this video till the end. Let's get started. Europe hasn't experienced a significant war in over 80 years. Many people now feel a great deal of uncertainty as a consequence. According to a study conducted by the American Physiological Association, nearly 70% of Americans believe that World War III is just getting started. The possibility of a nuclear war, once unimaginable, is now very possible. We are going to look at the impossible today. How would the United States react in the event of a nuclear war? What is the American nuclear attack strategy? How many nuclear warheads are currently in stock? Dear President, they are where? What are they aiming for? What number of rockets would be fired? How many deaths could be anticipated after American weapons detonate? What could the future world look like? And most crucially, could the United States prevail in a nuclear war on a global scale? The United States uses a nuclear triad consisting of air-based strategic bombers, carrying gravity bombs and air-launched nuclear cruise missiles, as well as land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles, also known as ICBMs, sea-based submarines equipped with submarine-launched ballistic missiles or SLBMs, and sea-based submarines. Let's now examine each component of the American triad as well as its weapons delivery methods. Intercontinental ballistic missiles or ICBMs are the first and best-known component of the American nuclear trinity. The US has 400 silo-launched, 400 LGM, 30 Minuteman III ICBMs. These 400 rockets are extremely accurate and have a range of more than 6,000 miles. The 3 Stray Minuteman III launches at a pace of over 15,000 miles per hour and reaches its destination in less than 30 minutes. Then 3 missiles can carry 200 warheads per minute. Man A 300 kiloton W78 Mark 12. Payload is carrying by half of the missiles, while 3 are equipped with a 335 kiloton Double 87 Mark 21A warhead. The destructive force of each warhead is roughly 40 times greater than that of the 1945 bombs dropped on Japan. The 341st Missile Wing at Maelstrom Air Force Base in Montana, the 91st Missile Wing at Minot Air Force Base in North Dakota, and the 90th Missile Wing at F.E. Warren A. Base in Colorado, Nebraska, and Wyoming. Each wing consists of 3 units, each with 3 50-minute-man 3 silos, 5 underground control launches centers, and 5 HART centers jointly control them. Each one has constantly staffed by 2 military officials. Should the launch be attacked unexpectedly, either the command centers inside or the armed personnel inside would be killed. Command and control centers quake because the president can direct the launch of these missiles from an airborne command center. The silo-based Minuteman III has both benefits and disadvantages. As with everything else, its main benefit is that the nuclear triad's most respective limb is provided by these 400 missiles. In 1959, the land-based ICBM arsenal of the United States has been continuously on 24-hour alert. In less than 5 minutes, they could be launched rapidly. Due to the capacity to launch remotely, America's silo-based military also has a strategic advantage: a successful nuclear strike against the Minuteman of America. It will take at least 400 warheads to fill 3 bunkers. One bomb placed at each missile's silo would force the adversary to use and exhaust a sizable portion of their nuclear arsenal. But this tactical advantage also brought to light the drawbacks of the necessary 3 missiles. America's land-based Minuteman IIIs are naturally vulnerable because silos can and will be easily targeted due to their location location being widely known. As a consequence, the president would find himself in a sticky situation in the event of a massive attack. He or she would have to either use or forfeit these 400 weapons, forcing the launch of a massive counterattack in reaction to anticipated incoming warheads. The leader of the free world would only have 15 minutes to decide whether to target American silos with enemy missiles already in flight. And once a missile is fired, there is no turning back. The air-based strategic missiles of the United States are the second component of each nuclear triad. 66 strategic bombers are presently flown by the U.S. Air Force. There are 5 bomb wings and 9 bomb squadrons among these strategic aircraft of the United States. Minute Air Force in North Dakota, Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana, and Whitman Air Force Base in Missouri are 3 locations where these has had happen. Currently stationed at American strategic bombing sites are 300 nuclear weapons. At NATO air bases in Europe, an extra 100 tactical nuclear bombs will be deployed. The American bomber fleet comprises of 20 B-2 stealth bombers and 46 B-52 Strata Fortress bombers, up to 16 nuclear gravity bombs with a 1,200 kiloton yield can be carried by a B-2 stealth aircraft. Each gravity weapon has a 150 times large payload, the bomb's devastating force when it was dropped in Hiroshima. A long-range heavy bomber with a range of up to 9,000 miles between refueling is the B-52 Strata Fortress bomber. Up to 20 AGM-86 subsonic air-launched cruise missiles can be carried on a B-52. The AGM-86 missile can fly more than 1,500 miles at speed greater than 555 miles per hour once it is released. Using its autonomous guidance system, it can reach its target in less than 90 seconds with each W-80 150 kiloton warhead. The destructive force of a warhead is roughly 20 times greater than that of a bomb dropped on Hiroshima. The ability to summon back air-based strategic bombers is the main benefit of using them. Additionally, subsonic air-launched nuclear cruise missiles are much more difficult to counter. When launched, each missile would require a separate attack from the opposing army, making protection expensive and challenging. They are also challenging to spot on radar due to their small size. America's nuclear ballistic missile ships are the third and most crucial component of its nuclear triad. The U.S. Navy maintains a fleet of 14 ballistic missiles submarines of the Ohio class. 20 Trident II submarine-launched ballistic missiles are carried by each submarine. The most lethal weapon in America's nuclear inventory is the Trident II SOBM. There are 4 or 5 475 kiloton W-88 warheads on each rocket. Theoretically, each sub can launch his full 20 missile payload in under 7 minutes, essentially undetected. The 3-stage Trident II missile can be launched at speeds of over 18,000 miles per hour, has a range of over 7,500 miles, and typically takes 15 minutes to reach its target or targets. A single Trident II missile can carry up to 5 warheads, each of which is directed by a multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle or MIRV. With 5 warheads, a single Trident II missile has 154 times the destructive force of the Hiroshima bomb. The United States has around 70% of its warheads on submarines, and for good cause. If you want to share your opinion, comment down below. And if you have not yet already, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for daily interesting and helpful contents. Thank you for watching. See you on the next one.